Good morning from the Protos newsroom. The date today is Friday the 8th of January, and you're listening to the Protos Daily. These are the main headlines this morning. Bitcoin breached the $41,000 barrier on Friday, setting its 15th record high in less than a month. Ethereum's market value of $135 billion has seen it break into the list of the world's top 100 assets, and the increased demand for crypto mining has left high-end mining tech almost impossible to find. At the present time, Bitcoin is trading at $41,600, up over 11% for the past 24 hours. Crypto.com's CRO token has been the best top 20 coin, gaining 12.5%, and Stellar's Lumens has been the worst, dropping by almost 11%. The price of Bitcoin broke $41,000 on Friday, and by doing so, set its 15th record high in less than a month. Bitcoin hitting the 41k mark means it's more than 100% above the cryptocurrency's previous all-time high, set in mid-December 2017. Not to mention, Bitcoin has now quintupled since this time last year, pumping its market value beyond $770 billion. But Bitcoin hasn't gone up in a straight line. Bitcoin actually dropped to 9%, from $40,000 to $36,500 in just minutes on Thursday night, before rebounding strongly to now sit at just under $41,000 once more at present time. Surging Bitcoin demand has done more than boost its price. Reports indicate that mining giant Bitmain is all sold out of its crypto mining chips until August, while GPU supplies are once again dwindling worldwide as crypto fans rush to build their own crypto mining projects. Ethereum entered an unofficial list of top 100 assets in the world after its market value broke $135 billion earlier this week. At the present time, Ethereum sits at rank 87 in Infinite Market Cap's list, a few slots behind oil magnate Shell, but ahead of Wall Street's Wells Fargo and e-commerce prince Shopify. Bitcoin, however, is beyond all of them. Now with a $770 billion market value, the original cryptocurrency is now the 9th biggest asset in the world, ahead of social media giant Facebook. It's important to note that crypto market caps don't exactly translate to stock valuations, so the comparisons should be taken with a grain of salt. Still, there's no arguing that Ethereum is rallying hard. At one point on Thursday, Ether was up a taint-flexing 750% in the past year, which was around 10% ahead of Tesla and 360% ahead of Bitcoin. Tesla's share price, however, staged its own impressive rally yesterday, overtaking Ethereum and making the company's chief executive the world's richest person. Let's see what today brings. As mentioned earlier in the episode, demand for crypto mining chipsets has wannabes and established players alike scrabbling for whatever stock is left, if any. According to tech outlet Tom's Hardware, Nvidia's high-end TRX 3080 and AMD's Big Navi video cards are almost impossible to find, while on Twitter, disgruntled buyers are alleging Nvidia is circumventing ordinary retail customers to sell straight to large crypto mining operations in a bid to maximize profits. While the latter goes uncorroborated, the situation echoes the 2017's crypto bull run, when chipset makers tried to exploit demand for crypto-compatible GPUs by tweaking old stock to better suit homemade crypto mining rigs. Of course, the saga didn't end well. Nvidia lost 20% on its share price and saw $23 billion wiped from its market value days after revealing its pivot to crypto had inadvertently created a costly inventory bubble. Authorities in Finland have made a decision to sell nearly $100 million worth of Bitcoin seized in 2016 from a local drug dealer, a move no doubt fueled by Bitcoin's incredible rally. The plot twist comes after the country's customs authority, who's safeguarding the crypto, expressed hesitation to sell as it was worried it would end up with criminals again. The stash holds nearly 2,000 bitcoins, most of which was confiscated 5 years ago during a high-profile dark web drug case, back when they were worth around $500 each. The price of Bitcoin has multiplied repeatedly since then, boosting the US dollar value of Bitcoin seized in that case from under $1 million to more than $66 million today. The authorities are still considering the best way to offload the Bitcoin as soon as possible, either directly via exchange or going through a third-party brokerage in an over-the-counter trade, with all proceeds set to go directly to the country's Ministry of Finance. Cybercriminals behind the infamous Ryuk ransomware campaign have raked in an estimated $150 million in Bitcoin from attacks on companies and institutions all over the world in the past 3 years. This is the first official update on the gang's profits since February 2020, when the FBI placed it at the top of the ransomware earnings list with $61 million made from ransom payments. In a joint report, cybersecurity firms Advanced Intelligence and HEAS tracked payments to 61 Bitcoin addresses linked to Ryuk, revealing how illicit funds are transferred from a number of holding accounts and money laundering services before being funneled into other criminal enterprises or cashed out. However, what's particularly interesting is the fact that Ryuk's operators appear to be cashing out their illicit gains using two of the world's most well-known crypto exchanges, Binance and Huobi. It's far more common for ransomware hackers to use lesser-known exchanges. However, it's thought that Ryuk have bucked this particular trend by using false identities to get around the exchange's verification measures. In recent years, hundreds of companies have fallen victim to ransomware, but Ryuk is one of the most prolific malware strains in history, after hitting dozens of US schools, hospitals, and government contractors last year. Thank you for listening. To stay up to date with the latest from the world of crypto, make sure you subscribe to the Protoss Daily on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other major podcast providers.